Oh, we have been raided. Ugh.
Raided? Who would dare? Who would dare raid the keep?
Get raided, nerd.
Well,
I believe that answers the question. Oh, we are here. We are ready.
You might not see my rolls on Roll20 just because I'm not on my computer, or I'm on my mom's computer. So.
That's okay. Now, let us get the ambiance going. This is Ruined Castle by Michael Gelfi Studios. Post that. So our party, after making it down to the 7th floor, almost get caught in a quicksand trap, but are able to get pulled out. And then they meet the cursed, well, I say cursed because the bespelled stone giants, who every 8 hours forget. And so, owing to that, the Fey Dragon has decided it's very fun to mess with them. Using hallucinatory terrain to turn the cavern that they are in and talking to the party into a sylvan forest. The party joins that fairy dragon to a castle floating above a mithril spire, where all that approached it shrunk to 1/12 of their size, while the fairy dragon remained unaffected by that. So it goes from tiny to large.
I had a thought. If they're forgetting everything every 8 hours, why are they, like, how are they remembering that the cave change thing has happened multiple times? They're like, something keeps doing this. I'm like, what? How do you... Will
I
you
don't
have
know.
forgotten?
It's just part of the setting. It says so in the book. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, I
They
know this.
probably, yeah, they probably remember a specific point in time where like the caves were a certain way, and it's like 50
yeah,
First Dates. They remember, they think it's the same day every day.
yeah. I'm sure there are some things they remember up to a point, and then,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Halistar was a dick, and just like, you can start forgetting shit now. Anyway. And so our party starts at the trapdoor on the roof of this castle.
So remind me, what's the problem with this place again?
The stupid homunculus.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Also, everything in here is mine now.
Okay.
No looting.
Okay.
Opens the trapdoor and goes in.
Yep, gonna follow.
Yeah, we'll follow.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got to figure out which one of these staircases is the one I need.
Oh.
That one. Oh, and I forgot to describe the castle as you were going up to it.
Oh, yeah.
The castle is a beautiful structure. Its walls, floors, and the are made of gray stone. The exterior doors were made of stone with adamantine hinges. But other than that, the outside was very unassuming. But as you step in and make your way down, you notice some decoration. Blocks of stained glass. Are embedded in the interior walls, but don't reach the outside.
They're just blocks, or do they form shape?
They are blocks of stained glass, just set here and there.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Also, the inside of the keep is warm. Comfortably warm.
They got an AC unit.
Magical heating. You gotta love it. Are you being a Muppet? Yes, you're being a Muppet. My cat's being a Muppet. Is there a lock?
As a cat does.
Shit. Said something about, hey, locked doors can be broken open. But it's like, I don't remember reading anything about a locked door. Windows, yes. Doors, no. So I might have missed things, but we'll figure this out. Ah. There's a locked door. Anyway, but that's not on this floor. Kitty cat. She has decided my lap is the place to be right now. So.
Okay.
You guys deal with that. I'm gonna just go over to my lair.
So what are we dealing with?
Common a homunculus.
Oh. Just trying to get rid of it? Trying to get it to leave?
I have killed it more times than I can
Oh.
count, but it always comes back.
Oh.
Maybe it's time thing. Because, I mean, the giants down there keep rewinding time with their memories. Maybe this is something like that.
I've killed it at noon. It instantly reforms. Killed it at night. Instantly reforms.
Does it attack you or?
Yes. This castle is mine now. It can't have it.
Okay.
Apparently it
What
belonged...
kind of?
The homunculus was made by the castle's own old owner.
And do you have any idea who that was?
No.
Okay.
Why does the old owner matter? It's mine now.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want us to get it to stop returning?
Figure out how to get rid of it permanently. Yes.
Okay. I look at the others. Okay.
Get
I
it
guess
with
we should
extra
find it.
steps. Yeah, we can do this.
All right.
Head pops back around the corner. Also, everything in here is mine now too.
You're what?
Everything in here is mine now too.
Okay, so no taking anything. Okay.
And Otto heads off to his lair.
You know, I'm all about finders keepers and all that, but it's kind of hard to lay claim to a place and the stuff in it when there's technically someone still living in it, you know?
I agreed it was theirs. I didn't say I wouldn't take it. Right, should we just go? Oh, what? Where the freak?
Focus back.
Right, so... A lot of doors.
Oh, I can't see anything. I'm still on the old layer map.
Focus ping.
Okay, there. Right. Stealthing?
I mean, I don't really see the point, but
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna.
personally want to have a talk with this thing before we start attacking it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an ear out so I can try and figure out where it is.
Alright.
It's a 22 perception.
I rolled a 29 stealth. I turned off Beyond 20 because of the Pathfinder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
So, you don't hear anything, and you are stealth.
Should we check rooms as we go by, or do you want to clear the hall first?
I guess check rooms as we go by.
Oh,
Sure.
it's locked.
This door is locked, but there is a hole punched into the glass of the door, allowing you to peer inside.
I will take a look.
You look inside and just see 2 bats flying around inside the room. Otherwise, it's empty.
There's some bats in here.
Dude, for realsies? For realsies. Cat was
Yeah.
reaching for my booze.
Why is there only 2 bats in here? What is the purpose of this room?
I mean, get
So-
bats inside all the time.
To go batshit crazy.
They sometimes get into my tower up at the tavern. Peering into this window.
That is the courtyard. Give me a second. From above, you see an open-air courtyard. Surrounded by gardens of glittering, pebble-sized crystals, stands a 9-foot tall statue. A 9-foot tall statue, some days I can't speak, of a plump human wizard, wearing a helmet with blade-like fins and reading from a spellbook.
A wizard with an armored helmet. Interesting.
And he is facing this direction. And you can see a plaque. But
I don't know. Anyone else unsettled by the fact that the way the statue was facing was mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This window's locked. How about yours?
Yeah, it's locked.
oh, those aren't windows. Those are just bars.
Ah.
Hence why I made block windows to simulate that.
Yeah. Just a bunch of bars. I wonder how we get in there.
There's a room in this corner.
Just to
And there's a room
remember,
over here too.
you guys are on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
And that you were looking down at the courtyard.
Ah. Did I miss your lunchtime, buddy? Is that why you're so upset? Trying to steal Daddy booze.
Oh. I ought to put that on there, but that's interesting. I'm just gonna... Cat, I need to be able to pull my freaking keyboard out. That door was missing. Is missing its stained glass window panes.
There's still a door, it's just not
Yeah.
a window.
I saw missing. It's like, oh, delete that.
Excuse me.
I'm just
Sorry,
gonna
I just broke this door.
You step
This
in,
just grabs the handle of the door and just goes away.
but you step in, and though the stained glass blocked window within the door was busted, there are no shards of glass on either side of the door. would unseen servant work with? Your blind sight.
I mean,
It'd probably be different if she had true sight.
I'm not sure. Yeah, because they're not like physical. Or are they? I can't remember.
I mean,
Are
they
they
can.
physical?
Well, they can manipulate stuff.
Well, if they're physical, then I guess I would kind of see whatever shape the force that they are is.
Okay. So, right outside the door, there was a humanoid shape just standing there. But entering this room, it is completely empty, save for a cobweb here or there.
Okay, what's the room?
It is empty, save
Oh,
for
okay.
a few cobwebs.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting for the room description. You mentioned the door, but not the room.
Oh, I thought I made a mention of it.
I'm gonna wave at the unseen servant.
See something, Lissa?
No, I just sense something's there.
Stepping into that
Okay.
room, Deadleaf.
It doesn't seem to be talkative.
Hold up. Area 19. I have to check something.
Something's happening.
Yes.
You found a
So
mimic.
stop
Look at
moving.
you.
No, I found a throne, but or something. I think it's a throne based on its
So
position.
as you opened the door, something clattered to the floor.
Ah,
Looking down,
inside the room?
like in the doorway. Looking down, you see an electrum coin.
Electrum? Who fucking uses Electrum?
Based off what you can see, you can tell that this coin was likely wedged into the door so that it would fall when the door opened. Kind of a, hey, this door has been opened.
Yeah.
Interesting trick. Leaves the coin.
But you guys are so perceptive, you heard it fall to the ground. But looking in, you see a throne made of iron and stained glass. The clawed armrests and feet give it a monstrous appearance. Laid before the throne is a 15-foot diameter circular rug with a pattern resembling a large gaping mouth.
That's ominous.
So it looks like a mimic chair.
No, mimic rug, which you are currently standing on the edge of.
Ah. I see.
But nothing's happening.
Looks at it. I fucking feel like I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Maybe it's
Wham!
maybe it'll activate if you go to the center and sit in that chair.
I mean, I was going to sit in that chair. I just don't want to hate these fucking mimic bitches.
Okay.
At least one nemesis. Fucking mimics.
I sit in the chair because I give no fucks.
Yeah, so you sit in the chair, nothing happens.
All hail Deadly.
Gladiator King. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and check the next room.
You sense anything off about this room?
You do not sense anything off about the room.
Okay.
Lissa, you see another force.
I wave at this one as well.
I pulled the goddamn rug on my way out. I'm gonna wedge the electrum coin back into the door as I close it.
All right. So entering this room, and the head of the humanoid force-shaped thing turns to look at you, but otherwise does nothing. Ooh. The walls, floor, and ceiling of this room are scorched. Strewn about are blackened pieces of furniture, shards of smoky glass, charred splinters of wood and bone.
Someone
Wow.
just threw a fireball in here.
Looks like
Or
someone
a
had
pixie
blast.
dragon blew fire all over it.
No, yeah.
Anybody who wishes may make an Arcana check.
Hi, Catelyn.
Hey.
17 Arcana.
Hey, Catelyn. I'm
11.
sort of new. I stream mostly just every Monday, and that's it. So, 16. So, nothing higher than 16.
17 Arcana from Deadleaf.
17. Not quite enough. You can see multiple impact points, so it wasn't a singular spell that did this. But you can't identify what spell. Just that it was super high level.
Ah, I know the one. Alright. Okay, right, so... Let's,
Oh, like Flame Strike. That's for sure.
Well, this has been interesting so far. I'm gonna check out the window, see if the thing turned.
It did not.
Okay.
That room. You open the door, and just like with the other one, a silver coin this time, clinks to the floor. Inside, tables stand haphazardly about the room. Their surfaces cluttered with alchemical equipment. Corner cabinets are brimming with skulls, jars of powdered substances, and leather-bound journals. and the floor is strewn with bits of broken glass, scraps of parchment, and other refuge.
Hey.
That would be
And-
interesting, Catelyn.
What'd they say?
She makes OCs and other stuff and asked if I would like to see them at some point.
Oh, okay.
But I have all of my OCs already pictured up and everything. And no, I don't have an Instagram. I don't really do the whole social media thing. I do have Discord. But like I said, all my characters already have art. But as DM, I am going to try and focus on the players. Oh yes,
Yes.
if I commission, I do Rogue Uzu.
I'm going to take a look at the alchemical stuff and things and see if there's anything interesting.
Okay, investigation check.
Okay.
20. Looking around, the alchemical equipment has not seen much use, if any at all, in the last who knows how long, more than a decade probably. But while poking around, you find in the here within the northwest corner, underneath one of the cabinets, a potion vial just wedged deep underneath it.
Okay, I'm going to take a look.
Pull it out and let's see. There was a specific. Let's see if I can describe it because you have not identified it yet. And you guys can't hear my keyboard clicking, can you?
No.
Cool. Didn't want that to be annoying. So you pull out the vial, and it feels as though it's holding liquid in it. But looking at it, it appears to be empty.
Anyone know anything about potions?
Well, I'm more of a alcohol. guy.
Deadleaf looks at Lissa with a "Are you serious?" expression. You know I've been making potions. I can't tell if you're just being serious or not.
Oh, is that where they've been coming from? She says with like a smirk on her face.
Rolls eyes. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna study them as an alchemist.
Alright, making alchemist check, or I guess it would be intelligence.
Well, could be intelligence, and then I'd add my proficiency because I have training in herbalism.
Alright.
So I'll just make a religion check because it's an int skill that I'm proficient in.
All right. 23. This bottle contains a potion of invisibility. Thank you, Caitlin, but I'm fine being a PNG tuber.
I see. So yeah, this is. I think this might be something you want to hold on to, Alyssa. Drink it, and you go poof, invisible.
Okay. Sure. She'll pop it away.
Because yeah, like your boots make it so no one can hear you. That makes it so no one can see you. So only things, like it's pretty much perfect stealth. Only thing that would be able to see you would be stuff that like can see through invisibility. So like your blind sight or a dragon's true sight or something like that.
So I could run at full speed, not having to worry about anything, really.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, again, your boots are muffled and by magic, and you'd be invisible from sight by magic. So,
I'm sure whatever use for this is on my own.
I mean, invisibility breaks once you do something that's a bit hostile. But you know,
Yeah. Though, if I'm doing it right, I'll only need to do it once.
hey,
What's this way? Okay, I found the way down.
No, those stairs lead up.
Wait, what?
When you came down the trapdoor, you saw two staircase you see in castles that split off. So the trapdoor had two staircases to go down. So both where you came down from and there lead up to the trapdoor to the roof.
Oh. Right. I get what you mean. Alright, click.
Clink, 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 clink. A copper coin this time. The stained glass, though, has a wolf's head worked into its design. But otherwise, the room is dusty and empty, save for a few cobwebs in the corners.
Why do I get the feeling that these coins are going to be important?
Yeah, I'm wondering where the gold coin is, because I had every other one. Thought they were getting more valuable but then we found the copper one.
Oh, hey.
You get rid of it yet?
No, we actually are just checking all the rooms, see if we see anything that might be like ritualistic or something to get rid of it. I
Okay.
didn't realize this was your room. I get the feeling I'm about to find a gold coin. Oh.
That's room 41. Ding, ding, ding. Silver coin.
Hmm.
I got the coin because you son of a bitch, you were meant to be gold.
So, in this room that you can see, you see hanging on the wall in these spots tridents.
I love a good trident. This is out of game.
second. Okay. So, and in the middle of the room is a half-finished statue. The upper half is chiseled out, but the lower half is not. You see it is 8 foot tall, and the upper half is of a merfolk blowing a conch shell. And embedded in the southern wall is a mirror in a rectangular frame, in a stone frame.
I'm gonna look into the mirror.
You look into the mirror and you see yourself.
Despite everything, still you.
But etched into the frame at the bottom, I'm sorry, Catelyn. I don't have much funds to spare, so when I do commission, I have to save up for quite a few months to get it done. You see letters. And I will type out what you see.
Freaking mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? As someone who knows Zatanna from the DC universe,
Mhm.
I immediately read that and like, I see.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah.
What are these things?
Those are tridents, just hanging on the wall.
Okay.
I think that's supposed to be read backwards, like it's reflected in the mirror.
Oh,
Red room. Red room.
way out. Oh,
You say way out, and the mirror shimmers into what you recognize as an arc gate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Arcade, tiny castle. I need to put these in my notes. Seventh floor.
all right. So as usual, I'm gonna see if I can hop through and hop back just to get an idea of where it comes out.
You are not strong enough. And,
Oh, all right.
hey Griff,
Yes.
as you turn to look at them as the arc gate shimmers open, something... The statue looks a bit different.
Well, like enchanted. Like, can I touch it?
You touch it, and it is indistinguishable from stone. But the head that was blowing the conch that had been raised up blowing it is now slightly tilted down to where
Oh.
if it was a person, the gate would be in its eye line.
Oh. Interesting.
Fucking weeping angel bullshit.
I'm gonna do my best to keep my eye on it and wait for the gate to close. See if it goes back.
The gate closes, but nothing happens. It is still just... Actually, let me... Yeah, once the gate closes, the head goes back up to its original position.
Okay. So I think if we went through that, or if we came back through it, something else might happen with the statue. But it was interested in that. It was pointed. The head moved and it pointed to the mirror.
Oh, interesting. Alright, so now we know that's there. Just gonna walk out. I kinda wanna see what's up with the bat room. Like, what I don't think I saw anything else in there, but why is there a bat room?
Well, can we talk to the bats? I don't think any of us can.
I'm gonna go take another look into the bat room.
You look into the bat room, and the bats are still fluttering about.
I tap on the window.
The window is busted, punched through. You imagine, I don't know, might have busted it to peek inside, as he couldn't open the locked door.
You know what? What's the worst that could happen? We let some bats go flying around and escape this room.
I mean, we are dealing with a mad mage. Those could be actually people.
All the more reason. I'm gonna go get out my thieves' tools and...
So, this door itself doesn't say anything about a DC, so I'm going to go off what the castle door says about like the front doors. So I'm going to say that every lock has that same DC, unless there's something else.
Unless there's like a special thing about this door in particular.
So you said we were on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
How many floors were there in this place again?
You are on the roof.
Having seen it.
And you are in the 3rd floor, so there are the 3 floors. The ground, the first, the second, as it would be said in Europe, or first, second, third for Americans. So, 26, you are able to open the door.
Behold, bats.
You open the door, and the bats poof. And change.
Oh shit, never mind. Close the door.
Well, they. Huh?
As
What happened?
Hold on, something's happening.
the bats change and what do they speak, actually? Do they speak common? They do not. They cry something. And, well, first combat of the castle, let's go!
Yeah.
But what you see is this.
Oh boy.
What's the worst that could happen, she says.
You know, there's a cartoon called Gargoyles, and this reminds me of one of the gargoyles from that show.
Yes, the old guy.
Okay. I got an 11, so you'll have to add me.
Alright. Add turn. No, not Barty.
Not so much the old guy, the sort of blue-green one.
Bronx?
That's right, because Barty's big now.
If he was, he would be large just like Otto.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we didn't make that save.
Yeah. Barty didn't
We
make the
rolled
save
for it.
to not be affected by the magic. I'll say he gets to medium sized at the very least.
He's like a dog. He's like a good boy.
Alright.
Broadway was the name.
Okay. Demons, I think. Not sure. Actually, if I go one to the right, I don't think I've had a step through the door. I think it's just these two. Okay, I'm gonna hold my action to stab when I have one of them in range and an ally next to me to give sneak attack.
Alright. Then deadly.
Now that I have a clear look at this thing, is there anything I recommend about it as a creature?
Let me. See, where is this? There's that. Pinned message. That would be an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Okay. Oh look, another nat 20.
Deadly
No.
doing a roll. These are Nikoloths. They are fiends. Mostly bound into service.
Definitely demons.
Guiding bolt. Which one?
I only see this one.
Ah. The 22
Yeah,
hits. $17 points of damage. Alright. Just checking resistances and shit.
Slide over here, get Griff a chance to get in, and that's it for me.
Alright. Griff.
Alright. I will run on in. Oh, hi. I'll attack this one, the one on the bottom.
Alright. You get
Oh.
advantage for that first strike.
Sweet. Oof. That's a 17.
Does not make it.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna. So that's 6 points of bludgeoning.
Isn't this your sword?
Oh, I was using my wraps, but yeah,
Ah,
that's my.
so you're doing your. Okay.
I was gonna do
Punches.
my wild magic thingy. It's my fault. 68 for 2.
So it's not 6
Which
points.
is cold damage. Yeah, they get 6 cold damage.
Ah. You hit them with your fist as it glows blue and frosty, and you notice this thing isn't all that is only slightly affected by the cold.
Okay. Yeah, so the wild magic may be a riskier thing. Okay. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. Still attacking this one.
All right.
Ugh, 14 to hit,
Miss.
15 to hit. Yeah, I just
Miss.
rolled terribly on those. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Well. Alright, this Nicolith.
Yep.
It makes 2 swings with its great axe against you. So 25 hits for 17 points of slashing damage. And the second swing, 21 also hits for another 20 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
These are large great axes. And as per rules, a normal great axe is a d12 of damage. These being large, ups it to 2d12. So yeah, they can hurt. Alright. It stays where it is. But the Nicolith you've been wailing on is gonna flank you.
Yep.
And 2 great axe swings to you, Griff. 21 points of slashing damage, and you are super lucky he did not have advantage.
Oof. Okay.
And second swing, that does hit because the +2 from flanking, so another 20 slashing. So altogether, you have taken 61, 78 points of damage in this one round.
Wait, what?
You got hit by attacks that were like 20 plus damage. What did you expect?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yes.
So I've taken 78. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Griff is immediately bloodied.
I'm in danger.
Lissa was waiting at the door to funnel him out and hit him with her sneak attack, but
Sorry.
You kind of just jumped in. It was
Yeah.
Leroy
And
Jenkins.
that really was. We're like setting up at the door, and it's like, oh my gosh, he just ran. He just ran in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's me being dumb.
it's fine. But it's Lissa's turn.
Lissa face palms as a free action. Is then gonna come and stab this guy.
Alright.
Oh no!
+2, that makes it a 19 and hits.
Hang on, he's starting me.
9 damage. 23.
Alright.
Bonus action healing word on Griff.
Alright.
There was hesitation to healing you there.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
8 healing. Okay.
I'm manipulating your health bar on the map.
Thank you.
Alright. That it from Lissa?
Yeah.
Alright.
Action bonus action.
Deadleaf, is your turn.
All right. Fuck me. See here, Griff.
I think I should only be at 17 health, just, you know.
Oh. Now you add 16, so that puts you at 33.
Perfect.
And then same guy over here.
Well, I know you had the 20 temporary hit points from resting then. No, wait.
Well, no.
Right.
Those will have gone
We
away.
lost those last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we lost those.
Okay.
Because we got in a fight since then, and at the end of that fight, Griff was like, oh, I forgot about those. Let me just recalculate my HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 16 HP to Griff, and then I'm hitting this guy over here that I hit with the guiding bolt earlier with a Sacred Flame.
Alright. Dex save. They are not that dexterous.
I'll
Alright.
call him a 9th level cleric with a DC 17 save, and in Pathfinder, my level 1 summoner has a DC 17 save on his spells. And his casting stat isn't even maxed.
He gets hit with that. He does a moan, as he is now at that sweet number of HP.
And then I'm going to get in here because Griff needs the heat taken off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright.
That's what it is.
I could run away at my next turn, but okay.
It is Griff's turn.
Alright.
Oh.
Gonna,
Oh yeah, that didn't help.
We're gonna do one attack to the guy on the left.
Alright.
I'm gonna actually use my short sword now. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 10 damage. Stunning strike.
Alright. 22.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna stab him again.
Alright.
Natural 20
Nice.
for 30. Damn. So that's 14 for sword slashing damage. Stunning strike again.
15.
That's my DC damage.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Flurry of blows.
Same guy or?
Now we'll do the same guy.
Alright.
So it's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 11 bludgeoning damage. And stunning strike again. They're pissing me off.
12.
Okay, he's stunned. And I'll use my second flurry of blows on the guy on the right.
Alright.
Okay.
God damn it, that's 16.
Unfortunately, that misses.
The +2 from listen flanking, does that make it 18?
Oh, yes, that would make it an 18. And that just barely hits.
Fabulous.
Yay.
Stunning strike.
How much
And
damage?
that's 5 bludgeoning.
20.
Damn it. Okay.
Alright.
And I'm going to bravely run away. Sorry, guys. Just need to step back for a second.
As you do, this guy swings at you with his great axe.
No, he doesn't, because of my feature as a drunken master monk. I don't get attacks of opportunity if I use flurry blows.
Ah. It has been so long since you've used that.
I know, I usually don't run away, but, you know. I'll find the specific thing if you need to see
Nah.
the specific thing.
No.
It's like drunken sway or something like that.
Yeah.
As I recall.
Tipsy sways if they miss me. And then drunken technique, whenever you use flurry blows, you gain the benefit of the disengage action.
Nice.
And your walking speed is increased by 10 feet.
Alright.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's stunned. This guy, seeing his target go away, but there is still a target between him and his friend.
Except his friend's stunned, so does he even get flanking bonus?
Stunned basically incapacitates, right?
Yeah. It means I'm not having to worry about him. He can't do actions or anything.
Yeah, so it doesn't get the +2 because his friend is incapacitated. So it's just a flat roll. But still a 26 for 24 slashing. Freaking crits on the off roll with this guy. Come on. Switch those two numbers around. And second swing, 25 for 10 slashing. Wow, this dude sucked. A 1 and a 4.
Alright. The first one missed, right?
No, first one hit with a 26.
Or how much?
24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
A 9 and a 10 on the damage die.
Damn. I'm glad I'm not concentrating on anything.
And the second swing hit with a 25 to hit and 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, I got that one.
Alright.
Uh,
And it is Lyssa's.
Okay, stabbing.
18
Oh,
hits.
crit on the eye roll.
That's happening a lot.
Yes.
9, 16 plus
33.
Alright, 33. He is bloodied.
Griff got out of there, so healing word on dead leaf.
Staying in place.
Yeah.
Alright, Deadleaf. It's your turn.
It looks best to burst down the one. So, going after the same guy. Hopefully, necrotic works on these dudes. Not that I'm gonna find out because
Sadly, that just barely misses.
I mean the damage was shit too. 3 2s and a 1. So on D10s.
Yeah, that's some shit luck.
There's a reason that my sorcerer has empowered spell. That's it for me.
Alright.
And this is where Pathfinder is superior, because I used 1 action. I have 2 left over that I'm not doing anything with.
Yes. It is your turn, Griff.
Okay. I'm going to. This other guy's still stunned, so I will dab the stunned guy.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot. There's advantage. Okay. 28 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 9 slashing. And 26, so that's 7 slashing. Flurry of blows. That's 26
Uh-huh.
for 12 damage. And
He's
then-
bloodied.
Fabulous. Another 26 for another 12 damage. And I'm gonna do 1 more stunning strike.
Give me a second. Here we go. 15.
Damn it. Alright. Sorry, Deadleaf. Couldn't stun him again. And I'm running away.
Alright.
Okay.
This Nicolith, not happy with you, Griff. And in a poof, teleports.
Oh shit.
But because he teleported, he only gets 1 swing of his great axe. But that's still a 24 to hit for 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
I forgot they had this option.
I'm
I
still
mean, we
up.
came to them, so they didn't need to use it.
Right? And one that hurt him the most would be you, Lissa. So it's going to swing around and take its swings at you.
Okay.
27 to hit for 21 slashing.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Alright. Reduced to 10. And second swing. 13 misses. As you uncannily dodge the first strike, it didn't expect it, and so the second swing goes wide.
As I duck under the swing, I then do a fucking shooty again with the fucking crystal short sword.
Alright. Roll that attack.
Oh, 17.
Just barely misses.
Well, offhand backstab.
Hits.
24.
Barely standing.
Still standing. Yeah.
Sticking there?
Yeah.
Alright. Dead leave.
Right. This guy's still up and moving. Sacred flame.
Nope. You hit it with the sacred flame, and it just burns.
Great. Hey, pick on someone your own size.
Oh, you haven't used this in forever, have you?
Well, I don't think he speaks my language.
He does not.
Which is the taunt ability kind of specifies that they need to understand me.
It's been so long since you used it, I mean. I don't think you used it since, like, freaking level 3 back in the Dragon Heist campaign.
Yeah.
It's its sense, I think, but we haven't
Well,
fought much that understands us and is bigger than
Yeah.
you.
I mean, tongues would allow it, but it's kind of a waste of a third level slot just to be able to use that.
You're still under the effects of tongues because you cast it when you were talking to the stone giants.
Correct. But for now, I cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action and hit this guy in the face with a Spiritual Mace for 19 force damage.
Alright.
Because I'm assuming a 25 hits him.
Yep.
Just mace to the face, directly to the nose. Or monk. That's my turn.
Alright, Griff.
Okay, so gonna slightly panic. Stab. 20, 21.
Hits.
That's 8 damage. 23.
Hits.
That's 10 damage.
Still up.
Stunning strike on that last one.
Alright. That is an 8.
Okay, it's done. Nice. I will do just a single unarmed strike. That's a 25 to hit.
Hits.
That's 11.
How do you want to do this?
I just stab, and then I jump up and kick so hard that I break its jaw.
You break its jaw, and at the same time, you notice that you twisted its neck at a bad angle, and it slumps to the floor.
Wow, you jump pretty high.
Griff is heavily blood, but hey, he says, "I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was so stupid."
It's okay. I mean, I'm the one who wanted to investigate the back room, so...
Oh, by the way, there is a framed scroll right here.
Oh, shit. I read it.
Let's see. It is in a language you cannot understand.
Can we determine what language it is?
It is spell language.
Oh.
Look
hey,
at it. Is it a divine spell language?
It is divine, yes.
What does it say?
Though it is death domain. So... I mean, I'd say you could read it just when activate its effect, because you know you can't cast it as a trickery.
I mean, at the very least, there has to be a way for people to be able to at least know what a scroll does, even if they can't read it, because otherwise, how would people sell this shit?
Right. You read it as a...
Wizard walks over, hey, here's a scroll of fireball. Really, it's just freaking cantrip level shit. No, they have ways of identifying this.
Yeah. This is a scroll of cloud kill.
Cloud kill. Jesus Christ. I remember that. Kriv got stuck in that. The hell? I'm looking up Cloud Kill and I'm seeing a Festus domain. And I'm just like, what the fuck is a Festus domain?
That's probably something in the new 2024.
Probably.
Do you mind if we take like a short rest?
I don't mind.
Sorry, I had to switch to my iPad, so moving is a bit weird. Sorry, Deadleaf. I kind of hopped onto you.
It's alright.
And now I
It's
can't
for
move it.
Griffin saddlebags.
The Festus domain?
Yeah.
Huh. Wasn't
It's a hook cleric. You know
I'm
that
sure
freaking...
Cloud Kill existed before Griffin Saddlebag.
Yeah. But when they made the Griffin Saddlebag made the Festus domain, they included it as one of the spells for that.
Ew.
And that's only the... Yeah. So, but anyways, not the point. It's probably because I have like partnered content turned on for my Roll20. That's fun. It's literally Delicious in Dungeon Cleric. Alright. I'll take it off the wall, roll it up, and stick it in my bag.
Alright, so you break the glass.
Alright, the fairy dragon told us not to take anything. Never mind. I don't do that. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah. Under the sheet of glass that this scroll is behind, it says break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, I mean, the dragon didn't even get in this room. He doesn't know what's in here. It was broken when we got here. But I'll leave it alone for now. Wow.
Alright, short rest time.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ugh.
Okay.
Decent healing.
Yeah. I used most of my dice, and it only brought me to 68 or 65.
And I see your.
I'm rolling shit on my board. I rolled 1, 2, 2, 3.
And I see you're clicking Wraps of Wild Power for your unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Did that fix? Because I know if had a different attack modifier than your unarmed strike.
I think it's correct now. Oh, that's right. I remember because so I can't clip the wraps. I've been clicking the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So
all
Wraps
your
of Wild Power showed up, but I should be clicking Unarmed Strike.
yes.
Yes.
That's on me. Sorry guys, a lot's happened this last week.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah, you're just missing that little +1 that the wraps would give you.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna see. I know I had a potion. Oh no, I used most of my potions.
On the
Oh, yeah,
frickin'
I saved
yeah, when you fought your last demons.
Yeah.
Those-
Demons and Griff don't go well, I think.
Yeah. Though that
Um,
time it was Lissa and Deadleaf that were on the ropes from those demons.
Yeah, that's true.
Griff got overconfident because
Yeah.
he didn't get bloodied in that fight. So he's like,
Yeah.
I got him! And then, boom! Oh, shit, I don't got him.
Yep. Alright. Well, I've got my key points back. I'm mostly healed. We'll be fine. Yeah.
Meow.
You might have to move me, but I'll follow the others.
Alright.
Oh wait, I didn't do my freaking 1 dice. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see it.
5. Okay.
We just not been lucky on these hit die rolls.
There we go. That just healed up the 8 hit points.
Alright.
Because there was like no point in not do.
Yeah. So these were stairs up or down?
Up. Those are the stairs you came down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You did see the stairs down over here.
That means these are stairs up again.
Yes. Like I said, the staircase from the trapdoor split into 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, heading down.
Off we go.
Alright, gonna zoom out. This one also seems to. Geez. It cannot be consistent. It's like this has one staircase leading down. Yet when I look at the next floor, it shows frickin' two. It's like going up in opposite directions. But it's like, who to the what now? No, wait. Give me a second. This is so confusing.
It's like, to me, here's the thing. The way this lines on this are, this almost looks like it should be leading upwards.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then these should be leading down.
Okay, yeah. I thought those... So this is all 38, so yeah, that would have been up. Where you came down was the stairs down. Okay. I see now. It's like, I confuse things.
Oh, good.
Alright. Griff will be there. Barty. Oop. Somehow, Deadleaf is now riding Barty.
I mean, I'm small, he's medium. Theoretically, yes, I could.
Alright. Heading down the stairs. And I will focus ping. Let me know if everybody found yourselves.
Yep. Good to go.
All right. Excellent.
Video. Okay. And I click.
You click. Clink, clink. Another silver coin.
Oh, son of a...
In the, there's a bed heaped with pillows. A 4-foot tall armoire and an empty sea chest decorates this room. Rugs, woven with wave-like patterns, cover the floor. Displayed atop the armoire is a large bottle containing a beautiful model of a longship. And behind the bottle, there's a portrait of a wild-haired old man gazing down at the boat with a mad gleam in his eyes. And as you have seen this old man before, you recognize the face. Halistar.
That asshole.
Okay.
cat is just snoozing on my lap as I play.
Alright, that's a lot of pillows. How does it take a quick scan? See if I notice anything else about the room.
Perception check.
Oh no. Just
Nope.
bed, pillows, and baluster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure what's with the coins, but this one was silver.
I mean, if they're just using them for a marker, I don't know who'd use gold.
True. Okay, wait, seems to be a bedroom. Didn't we hear about, like, it was one of Hannah Starr's apprentices that claimed a part of down here? And I think our new fairy dragon friend mentioned that person.
I don't remember.
Ah, there's that door. Oh, that door's supposed to be locked.
Oh,
Missed that lock. I thought I got all of them, but nope.
oh dear. Okay, God damn it. Oh, okay. Is there a window?
There, it doesn't say there is.
Okay,
I think all the windows are stained glass, hence why
oh, okay.
that one window had been punched out so that Otto could peek through.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Alright, sleight of hand. 12.
Oof.
Nope.
Damn it. Oh, this one seems a bit trickier than the others.
You open that room and you are hit with the faint smell of charcoal. A little smoke.
Oh, seems this one's more recently charred.
The canopied bed standing against the southern wall, its black curtains drawn. Other furnishings include a coat rack by the door and an empty chest with clawed feet, and an empty wardrobe with a slender mirror on the inside of its door, and a writing desk with a matching chair. Doesn't say where any of it is, save for the bed. Kitty. Hi.
Alright, but there's a smell of burning in here?
Charcoal.
So not active burning, but burnt something.
Yes.
Do I see what's burnt in here?
No. Beyond the bed with blackened curtains, nothing seems to be burnt or anything.
Okay, so it's the curtains that have been burnt then.
Well, they're black. Whether they're originally that color or from blackened from fire.
Yeah, because you said blackened, therefore I thought it meant they got burnt.
Yeah.
Not just were black.
Yeah.
I'll check the bed. Like, you said they were closed?
Yes. As you approach the bed, the odor of the charcoal smoke grows stronger.
Something odd in here.
Alright, kitty, I want to move.
Looks back through the door, sees Deadleaf still the other end of the hallway.
Alright, keep it going, kitty.
I'm not sure if there's something in here, but I'm gonna use the use my crystal short sword to like part the curtain.
You open the curtains, and there is a charred humanoid skeleton lying on the bed, clad in burned robes and clutching a blackened stub of a wooden wand. The bed itself is undamaged, though its covers are stained with ash from the skeletal remains.
Okay. I'm gonna poke the skeleton with the sword.
You poke it, nothing happens.
And you say it's just a stub of a wand? Like it's just
Yeah.
completely screwed? Okay.
Like the wand exploded and he ignited from the magical force of it.
Oh, that's, huh. Hey, Deadly, I think this might be more your field.
Coming.
Magic definitely happened here.
What am I seeing? I see the charred human remains, and what else?
On the bed, he is holding a stub of a wand.
I mean, look, sometimes you get a little too heated in bed and your wand misfires a little early. It happens, you know? I don't have any experience with that sort of thing. But, you know, you hear stories.
Alright, well. Just lets the curtain drop again. I'm gonna rummage through the desk.
You find nothing to note beyond like a couple of copper coins.
I'm gonna leave them there.
Right.
Alright, so not much here. What a way to go. I suppose there's a lesson there not to choke your wand too tightly. Click.
You open the door, you look inside, and there are cloaks, coats, robes, and other apparel hanging from hooks on the wall.
Quite the selection. I wonder if any of them are magic.
If you
Hey,
want to
just
give me
leave.
10 minutes, I can find out.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Got a room full of cloaks here.
Deadleaf, you step in, and out of the corner of your eye to the north of you, you see a mind flare.
I immediately stop.
Oh shit.
I'm just stopping. I'm doing my best to not look directly at him. Is he moving? Like, is he? You guys are not aware of the mind flare. So is it like he's potentially a taxidermy thing, or he's someone who's hiding in the corner?
It is not moving.
Turn around, step back out. Before I close the door, I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cloaks. If we take some time, I can check if they're magical. Then I'm going to shut the door and be in a furious whisper, go like, there's a fucking mind flayer in there.
What?
You know, mind flayer, that thing we encountered in the sewers that first time we all went down there? Had that little brain as a pet?
Yeah. We should
The
probably
one
kill
that nearly
that.
killed me? Yes.
Yeah, we should definitely kill that.
Right. Just give me the 10 minutes. I'm going to ritual cast Detect Magic.
All right.
And then in we go. I'm going to explain what corner I saw it in. It's like, I don't know if he'll move in the time, but...
All right. Now I've got to check something.
I'm gonna ritual cast stealth.
10 to 1, he's just hiding out there. Some dude hiding from a dragon and a homunculus, and we're about to go in there and attack. But he's a mind flayer, you know?
All right. So you spend the 10 minutes, and you gain your 30-foot aura.
Yep. 34 aura. I'll put it on. Ew. Wow.
All right.
Stealth door opening.
All
I mean,
right.
I'm gonna open the door and walk in like I'm pretending to come back in, like I said I would. And Lissa can
Okay.
sneaks in behind me while I'm drawing attention. Seems like a stealthy thing to do.
The mind flayer has not so much as twitched.
He might be a dead mannequin. Who fucking taxidermy is a fucking mind flayer? That's scary as fuck, man.
But you sense nothing magical within this room. Do you investigate?
I'm taking a closer look at this thing.
Look over, inspect it, and you realize this is a very well-made mind flayer costume.
Someone's got a sick sense of humor.
Meanwhile,
I
Liz is
knew
stuffing
that.
it in the bag. She pauses as you say that. It's like, what?
So, the stats of this costume are: a medium creature who wears the costume can make a charisma deception check to impersonate a mind flayer. Such checks are made at advantage if the costume is viewed in poor lighting or more than 15 feet away. A character who wears the mask has disadvantage on perception checks. And a character who wears both the robe and the cowl also has disadvantage on stealth checks. The robe and cowl can't be worn over heavy armor. So yeah, it is a black robe, a cowl, and a rubber mask that you stuff into your bag.
Alright, so now the panic's over. Anything good in here?
You can investigate. So investigation check. But Deadly found no auras of magical inference.
Yeah, nothing magic up in here.
Okay.
But upon looting the costume and finding no magic within this room, we're going to take our 15-minute break.
Oh, right.
All right.
See you all in
Yay.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
And we are back. With our party just finished detecting magic within the cloakroom. After pilfering a Mind Flayer costume.
Zoom.
Tons of wooden cabinets fill that room.
Okay.
Deadleaf. The door to the south radiates abjuration magic.
That's magically protected.
But, oh. Well, it's lucky I didn't touch it, I guess. So, how do we get past it?
Well, I can try dispelling it.
Sure. I'll just stand over here.
Give me a moment. Interesting. It does not give a whatever it doesn't give me a I think this spell can't be upcast, so just give me a moment. Oh. Okay. So... so it is that. Okay. I have calculated what level it is. You will have to roll for it.
I knew it. I have it.
It's still radiating abjuration magic.
Purple sparkles shoot out of his hands, hit the door. He looks down at his hand, shakes them. Let's see here. I'm gonna try this again. But this time it's cast at a 5th level spell slot.
All right. Still gotta roll for it.
Well,
18. Your spell hits it, and the abjuration magic disappears.
good. I'm like, that's 8th level spells and below. If that'd been a 9th level spell, yes. The door's no longer magically sealed if you want to check it around for any gobbledygooks and stuff.
But, if I may say, as you dispelled it, a faint pattern that had been scratched into the door flared up. A glyph. And then it vanished.
Ooh.
A glyph of warding with something on it. Great.
I will investigate.
Natural 20. The door is locked. But nothing beyond that magical glyph is on it, which has been dispelled.
Let me get my shit. Damn! Click.
Click. You open the door
Alright.
to an empty room.
Ah. No.
Yeah, no way. Anything magic in this room?
Nope.
That's just Lissa for guidance.
Wand of secrets.
Nothing.
No, I'm not guidance. No, I'm not going to guidance. That would lose me detect magic. Why is guidance a concentration spell? It makes absolutely no... Unless this room's already been cleared out, but then why is the glyph there?
Look around.
It is an empty room.
There's just no
Nick.
fucking way.
It could just be a trick of Alistair.
The Wand of Secrets finds nothing?
Nothing. Do you want an above table explanation or...
No.
Okay.
I'm still gonna investigate the room. I'm gonna knock on the walls, be like, is there anything?
There is nothing.
Why is the place... What?
The glyph of warding that I dispelled.
Yes.
Was there a way to tell what magic might have been stored in it in the time that it flashed?
I imagine depending on if it is a explosive rune or a spell glyph, it would look different.
Yeah.
So, low DC Arcana check. It was an explosive rune.
Uh-huh. The door was trapped with an explosion. I thought maybe it might have been some sort of transportation spell. Like, you open this door and it opens to somewhere else. So most people would dispel it, and find an empty room instead of where it actually is supposed to lead to. But nope, it was just explosive. Ah. So maybe this whole thing was just a trap?
Yeah, I guess. Ah, that's so disappointing.
Yeah. Seems kind of silly. The whole Monty Python sketch right there is a silly too.
Not investigating the cabinets of the first room?
The
Oh,
cabinets?
right. Yeah,
Yes.
cabinet.
Yeah, this room
is-
that we first was in had a whole bunch of cabinets, but then
Yeah.
magic door.
Yes.
I investigated the cabinets.
So you open the a cabinet door, and it is stuffed full with files. Just parchment that is weathered, that some of it might just crumble with a touch.
Oh, great. Paperwork.
But some are still in decent condition.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say you looked through the remaining ones, or?
I will.
Okay. So, the papers that are relatively intact are dossiers, each on exploits, and reading through them, they are magical exploits of wizards, dating back a long time, but written next to the name is deceased. Next one, deceased. All of them say deceased, save for a handful, which rather than deceased says lich.
This place is so bizarre.
Alright. Are all the cabinets like this?
Yes.
Alyssa loses interest and leaves. Let us out. Like,
You open the door. And it explodes. Not really.
Oh no.
A copper coin falls to the floor. In the middle of the room, there's a cushioned divan. And atop a small table is a brass hookah.
oh, I know this room. I know this room quite well.
There are, at the foot of the beds, are a stone chest with a pyramidal lid. And between the two beds is a sandstone disc 7 foot in diameter, carved with Medusa's glaring visage.
Yeah, I ain't playing with that mirror.
There's no mirror, it's a sandstone disc.
Oh, it's a sandstone disc. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look at the chest.
You open it.
No, I check if it traps first.
Ah. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Alright, I open it.
It is empty.
Damn. I check for a false bottom.
No false bottom.
Well, I check the hookah, see if there's a whatever was being smoked there, like the block.
If there has one, it has long since disintegrated from age.
Damn. Some ancient smokes would have been nice. Oh well. What is this thing? And I'm just looking at the sandstone disc. Is it just like a display piece?
It's not magical according to Deadly's vision.
Okay. How big is the disc?
7 foot diameter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not moving this.
Too bad.
I looked at it closer because I thought it might be a cool thing for the tavern, but that's not fitting in the bag.
Yeah. Anything else of note here?
Nope.
Alrighty. Moving on. And boop.
Clink, clink. A platinum coin falls to the ground.
Hey!
Wow.
This room is empty, save for a pedestal bolted to the middle of the floor. Atop it is a slanted iron console.
Okay.
Upon it are 3 brass levers side by side and 5 brass buttons. The 2 levers on the sides are in the up position, while the lever in the middle is in the down position.
And for the buttons, is there any sort of indication that they're on or off?
No. But there are words associated with each and every thing upon this console.
Okay. And what do the words say?
For the lefternmost lever, courtyard. For the middle lever, light. The rightmost lever, heat. The first button, music. Second button, roof. Third button, fog. Fourth button, lockdown. Fifth button simply reads, do not press.
Okay. If you want, one of you can try hitting the courtyard one. I'm gonna see if anything happens in the courtyard.
Alright, I'll push that.
So you
For the
lower
lever.
the courtyard lever. Make a perception check, Griff.
Okay. Natural 20 for 27.
27. You hear, or as from your position at the window, you can see doors at what you imagine are all four of the cardinal points of this courtyard. And you hear locks disengage from those doors.
Okay. I think that unlocked the doors to the courtyard on the next level. So, good job. Any others we should try?
I gotta push this one. Click, do not push.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, luckily, everybody but you is outside the room, so make me a dex save, Lissa.
Oh, yeah.
$18. Okay. So you'll take half this damage.
No, I won't.
$46 points of lightning damage. But because the DC was a 20,
Oh, okay.
you take half that damage due to your evasion skill. So 23 points of lightning damage. As bolts of lightning erupts from the console.
Okay, so I guess that's why that's labeled that.
I expected Deadleaf to push it.
You expected me to push the shiny red button. I mean, yes, but listen to it first.
Alright, so sorry, what did the lever do again?
Well, the lever for the courtyard opened the locked doors down there, I think, or it unlocked them.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull the other one down too.
The rightmost lever, heat. Nothing
Start getting
happens.
cold.
At first, nothing happens. If you end up waiting an hour, it will start getting colder. So this is basically
wait.
turned off the central heating.
I put that one back up.
Alright.
And what was the middle one?
It says light, but it is in the down position.
Push that up. Turn lights on.
Yes. The glass stained glass blocks that have been littering the walls flare to life and light up as the continual flame spells that are within them turn on. And now
You activated the Minecraft redstone.
pretty much. So now that this castle is lit up, I am going to change dynamic lighting to daylight mode
Nice.
as you have turned on the lights.
He's out! Deadly just flashbanged.
All right, now there's too many buttons to remember.
All right,
I only
so
remember the one that said "Do not touch."
you push the one on the far right, do not push. The one next to that says lockdown.
Nah, leaving that one alone.
The one next to that one says fog.
Nah.
The button next to that one says roof.
What about the roof?
And the button next to that says music.
Yeah, why not? Music.
The entire castle is filled with ambient orchestral music, occasionally punctuated with a singing chorus.
Nice.
And this one stays slightly depressed.
Ew. Maybe not so nice.
No, as in like the button's pushed in a little bit because it's on.
Mm-hmm.
David,
Hey, can any of you see outside? I'm curious what
just
this
hear-
roof button does. I push the roof button.
okay. Lissa. Do. You're teleported to the roof.
Oh.
Wait, shit! Lissa? Griff, we have a problem. Lissa just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Over the next few seconds, you hear like the fucking drums are like.
Which one did you grab?
You have muffled boots.
Oh
You don't hear
yeah.
shit.
So I just full like and then I just use full rogue sprint, boat detection sprint. And I'm just like back.
What is that?
Yeah, what's up? No sound, just behind.
Jeez. How do you do that?
Oh, that button put me on the roof. I got back as quick as I could.
That was fast.
I put all my effort into it. I didn't want you to worry for too long.
Oh,
Okay, I think we just need to not press any more of these buttons.
yeah.
One that said "Do not push" was fun.
It looks like it.
You still got like her hair's not flat as it is, but still a bit more poofed.
Yeah. Just little arcs going off of it.
Okay. Right, let's go ahead and start checking more doors.
Oh, this room. Clink, clink. An electrum coin falls to the floor.
More motherfucking electric.
A comfortable bed, a handsome armoire, and a 3-paneled privacy screen and an empty chest with clawed feet decorate the room. Fancy rugs cover the floor. And embedded in the middle of the northern wall is a stone arch.
gate. This is another gate.
You
Do I
see,
detect magic from it?
I mean, I think these things. I gotta double check if these things radiate magic. D. I imagine. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it has magic on it being a frickin' teleportation gate. And you see the telltale keystone. Carved into it is a hand clutching a lit torch.
We have a torch? I'm sure we have a torch. Or did we get rid of all our torches?
I think I still got some in here somewhere. Aha. Torch.
You light the torch, and the gate shimmers to life.
Alrighty, let's go.
Once again, you're stopped by the force thing.
Alright, cool. Thanks for looking out. And just turn away.
You're a real one, voice. You're a real one.
I will say I did read an interesting way for leveling up the characters in this campaign, milestone-wise.
Mm-hmm.
The voice gives its power, or Halistar gives power to the players, and that power is the level up as they progress, depending on, what the Mad Mage wants at the time,
Right.
We actually jump to the bottom floor, get suddenly max level, and then we go back to the earlier floors.
Speed run.
Alright, so you said it's an empty chest?
Yes.
I'm gonna double check that for a false bottom or something.
Nothing.
Why is everything empty? What is the point? It could at least be a mimic, make it slightly interesting. He says with a smirk at Deadleaf.
Sorry about that.
Alright, before you open it, you seeing the stained glass on the door, the stained glass has the letter M worked into its design. You open the door, clink, a platinum coin falls to the ground.
Might be an
Keep finding them
important
platinums.
for important rooms, I think. Unless it's a trick as well, but I think.
Upon opening the door, you hear snoring. Stepping in, you see the walls are paneled in wood. There are 6 framed portraits of a fat, smiling wizard clutching a wand. Thick brown wall-to-wall carpet covers the floor. In the southwest corner, 2 wooden thrones face an impressive dragon chess set on a table. And upon the western wall, between 2 crystal-barred windows, a hefty figure sleeps under covers of a 4-poster bed, snoring loudly.
Would you see?
There's just a guy sleeping in there. Like, what? I thought the dragon said they only found the homunculus or whatever the thing's called.
They only told us about the homunculus. They didn't mention anything else. Doesn't mean they didn't find anything.
I mean, should we try and wake him up, see if we can learn anything?
Here in the door, here inside.
You step up, you peer inside, you see the same things Lyssa saw. The snoring figure on the bed on the westernmost wall. The portraits, the dragon chess set.
Should we wake him up?
Maybe if you pull the door close and knock, see if that wakes him up.
Yeah.
Be polite about it at least.
Yeah.
Knock, 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 knock.
You wait a minute. You wait a couple minutes. Listening faintly, you still just hear the snores.
Knock, 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 knock.
The snoring continues.
Alright, motherfucker. Alright, maybe it's some form of magical illusion thing. Oh, I'm in 12 stealth, just in case.
Alright.
I'm gonna just try and get a look at the figure.
It is the portly figure mirrored by the statue outside, sans the helm upon its head. And the bed is like over here-ish.
It's the statue guy.
Like the owner of this castle?
Maybe?
Maybe he's just a monster?
I mean, if they're the owner, we should definitely tell them about, you know.
By the way, I just want to point this out. Those documents we found earlier, the listed wizards that are liches, still alive. So if he's like a wizard-looking dude, he might be a lich.
Don't they... What... I mean... He looks kind of normal.
Just throwing it out there. Should we try and wake him up then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Deadleaf, you step into the room, and the bed that Lissa is approaching radiates illusion magic.
Listen, stop.
Not only that, but the 6 portraits of the same smiling wizard radiate conjuration magic.
Oh boy.
All right, we got some serious magic in here, boys and girls. I'm gonna pull up my monocle and identify and see if that'll tell me anything about these friggin' portraits.
They do not.
All right. So the bed's illusion, the portraits are conjuration. Don't know much more than that. So
perhaps
maybe
we
there's
should-
not. Yeah, maybe he's not really there sleeping. That's just an illusion. If we try to interact with it, the paintings will all summon something.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Gonna look at this door. Is the door giving off anything to leave?
I'm gonna assume not, since the DM did not specify that the door was giving off anything, and it's in my range.
Correct.
Check the door for stuff.
Seems fine. You open the door and you step into a walk-in closet. Stuffed full with robes, sleeping gowns, shoes, and slippers.
Seems to be the guy's closet. So I guess we should leave well enough alone.
Yeah. Perhaps. But when have we ever really done that?
Yeah, I'm tempted to shoot the illusion from outside the door with a crossbow or something.
This time I will not run in.
Alright.
Hang on. Any of these robes magic?
No.
Just had to check.
Yeah, no, I get that. Alright. I shoot the bed with a crossbow.
You shoot the bed. The moment the arrow bolt slams into and through the lump, the wands on the portrait shimmer and hey, let's get some
Told you I was gonna summon something!
I got an 18 this time.
Alright.
Double 14s for 16 total.
Alright. So I've got to GM layer. As the wands seem to come out of the paintings. And point at you. descending order. Lissa is up first. Oh, excuse me, no. Ha! Just as I say Lissa's up first, the loop of frickin' haunted castle stops and it's now a dangerous encounter. It is not a dangerous encounter.
No.
Go back to ruined castle.
No, actually, I'm gonna stay there because I have line of sight on this one. I'm gonna bonus action aim and then fire my crossbow at it. Oof. Does a 14 hit?
What's weird is you know how pre-generated tokens have frickin' their AC as the blue bit. That is that these have an AC, but it's using Flying Sword stat block, but it doesn't say. But Flying Sword stat block has a 0 as armor class, so it's like. So it doesn't say it changes the armor class, so that means their AC is 0. Which one did you shoot?
That one.
Alright. Hits.
For 30 damage.
The wand shatters into pieces.
Okay.
Alright. It is now the wand's turn, and it will float up towards the ceiling. And shing! As 3 magic missiles come flying out. And boom, 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 dead leaf.
Ow!
So 3d4 plus 3. 10 points of force damage.
What the fuck? I told you it was gonna happen.
Another wand floats up. Oh, with a flourish, 3 more bolts of magic right at you, dead leaf.
Stop!
Another 10 points.
Where's the goddamn shield spell when you need it?
It is Griff's.
If I was a wizard, I'd have it. So, they're doing ranged attacks. They're not coming to us.
Oh boy. Then we could take the fight to them,
Or we can shut the door. I don't know.
or we can shut the door. I'm just gonna. Okay, I will fire my short bow at the top middle one in the middle of the room.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
$26 to hit.
Hits.
5 damage. 12 to hit.
Hits.
That's 8 damage. And I'll shut the door and move to the side. Oh no, it's Deadly's turn next. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just move to the side.
Alright. Deadleaf.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of spell slots. So
Okay, at least I can take them out. You.
I cast spiritual weapon on this one that shot me.
Alright. 25 hits for 7 force damage.
Say one's gonna get a sacred flame.
Alright. That one burns up and falls as ember cinders in the radiant fire.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope.
Hold on. Something's in my eye. Give me a second.
Where did the other one move off to? Oh, I got destroyed.
Apologies, I had something in my eye. Alright, well. This guy floats up to the ceiling. These are supposed to be 20 feet. I forgot the ceiling maxed out at 20. And once again, 3 magic missiles at Deadleaf. As he's the closest one at the door. Ooh, that's 12 points of damage.
Sure. Boop.
More magic missiles. 9.
Okay.
Fire the next volley! 10 points of damage. And you're dead. Get off my initiative. Lissa.
Alright, this one.
Frontmost
Bonus
runner.
action, take the flame. $22.
Hits.
Kaboom. 24.
The wand shatters and the pieces fall to the ground.
Click, click. Dunzo.
Alright. This wand. They have like no intelligence, so they're just going for what's closest. And Deadleaf is radiating magic, and one of the things is, if someone casts a spell in the room, they activate, so I'm going off there sensing the magic he's giving off.
That makes sense.
I have cast spells. Okay, 11 damage.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. I've been getting hit a lot. I'm just gonna say detect magic is gone because even with advantage, technically magic missile hits 3 times. So that's 3 concentration checks, and I've been hit like what 7 times with a set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 magic missiles. I'm not gonna make 18 concentration checks. It's gone.
Alright, Griff.
I'm gonna fire it. The closest one I can see.
Alright. I think this
That's
one's
19 to
dead.
hit.
Give me a sec. Yeah, this one's dead, so.
Okay.
This one. What's the.
It was a 19 to hit for 5 damage.
Alright.
26 to hit for 8 damage.
Alright.
How many are left?
3.
Um,
2 of them are showing some great wear and tear, while 1 is untouched.
oh, and they're up in the air too, so I can't really hit
Yeah.
them from me anyway.
They're
All
literally
right,
floating
so-
near the ceiling in the coward's ha-ha.
Yeah, sorry, Deadleaf. Can't stop them from attacking you. That's my turn.
Alright, Deadleaf.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon and hit this one over here with it.
Alrighty.
Kerbonk.
Hits. It shatters under the spiritual mace.
This one's getting a sacred flame
Fail.
for 14 radiant.
Like the other one, this one burns in sacred fire.
Then, look, my arm isn't doing shit. Fuck this. Steps back out of the line of fire. You guys have a lot more health than me right now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yep. Losing sight of Deadleaf, these 3 missiles are coming for Alyssa.
Okay.
So 5, 4, 2.
Uncanny dodge.
Can you uncanny dodge magic missile?
I don't know.
Well, because and besides, you'd only uncanny dodge one of the missiles. Because again, how magic missile works is 3 attacks. But
You know what?
auto
I'm not
hits?
even gonna look it up or anything. I'm just gonna take the damage. Screw it. I just like the idea of someone being like uncanny dodge. Is like, how?
Yeah, because that's the thing with magic missile. They track you. They hit. You can't dodge that shit.
Alright. Alyssa.
Like I do a fucking maneuver and I dodge the first bolt and just whips around and hits me in the back of the head. Like,
Pretty much.
all right.
It's like those cartoon arrows. They stop midair, turn back towards you, and then go forward again.
Bonus action. Take aim.
Hit.
Get fucked.
Broken and splintered. The final wand. Is vanquished.
Fine. Was there anything under the illusion where the bed was?
Oh, you have the same thought as me.
You head towards the bed. The illusionary person is still there, snoring away,
Oh, okay.
as the illusion was not dispelled with a bolt going through it.
Since the bolt went through it, I wonder if I stick my head in if I can see anything. But I don't want to trigger the trap again. Hmm.
Well, I want to see what's in
Yeah.
there.
Do the paintings still have wands in them? Or.
Nope.
Okay. So it might not trigger again then. What do you think? Should I risk it? What do you think, guys?
Up to you.
All right.
If you
This is a
don't, I
day of,
will.
this is a day of stupid decisions. I'm gonna risk it. Stick my head in the illusion.
You stick your head in the illusion? Okay. I need a con save as you stick your head in, and so much of this illusion was recreated, you're literally seeing the inside of a human body.
Oh, gross.
Please roll con save, not to puke.
Your head is literally like in their stomach.
Sorry. Con save. Hey, natural 20. 25.
You are able to hold in your lunge as you see all the grisly workings of this human body up close and personal.
That is just so bizarre. I'm gonna try and go deeper.
You're able to push past deeper, but then your face hits mattress.
Okay. Okay. Well, the bed itself is not an illusion, I guess. All right.
And
That was a really well made
You know what?
illusion. It
I'm
was
gonna
super
roll
gross.
a D100, 10 or below. You get a point of piercing damage for accidentally poking your out on the Lissa's dead crossbow bolt
Okay.
that's in there. 75, you're fine.
Like, because you don't see it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Well, okay. I didn't see anything there except for guts and bone is really weird and gross.
Huh. Alright, well.
Ah, I got stuck in the window.
To the window.
No, I want Griff, not the window.
Thank you.
Right, what was in here again?
The wave
bed
room.
in the wave room.
Yeah, basically
You okay, Jeff?
or the sea room
Be
with the
fine.
portrait of Halasar and the longship in a bottle.
Ah, yes. Did you see if there's anything magical in here?
Kind of lost that spell when I got hit by a barrage of fucking wand missiles. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I will take 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic again.
All right. You step in, and the long ship in a bottle is radiating transmutation magic.
Ship in the bottle's got transmutation magic, which is change one thing into another thing. Give me a sec. I'll pull up the monocle of Identify and take a look at it.
So, this is a This is an actual longship that has been magically reduced in size to fit within the bottle. Should you break the bottle, it will grow to normal size.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's an actual ship that's been magically shrunk down to fit the bottle. Break the bottle, you got yourself a full working ship.
Never mind. Sorry, read that. Hit wrong. You have to speak a code word.
Identify would likely give me that code word.
Touch the ship and speak the phrase, "Our voyage is at hand."
Yep. Smash the bottle open, touch the ship, say the magic words, got yourself a ship.
So yeah, the bottle itself is just a normal bottle, but the ship is magical.
All right. I mean, I don't know how much we're gonna need a bottle, or even a boat in general, but always be prepared. Here, put that in the magic bag. That way it doesn't accidentally shatter.
All right, and in the bag.
I'm gonna write this down. Give me a second.
So we are.
At this point, I don't give a flying fuck.
Fair.
I'm gonna try this door again.
Alright.
It was our voyage is underway, correct?
Our voyage is at hand. Alright.
All right.
Sleight of hand.
We have. I'm assuming the magic word that we've been using in every fucking room has not yielded anything here.
No, not yet. 26.
I got you, son of a bitch.
You open the door and you see two crystal barred windows that overlook the courtyard. 4 overstuffed chairs face each other with a low circular table between them. You step inside and you see in the northeast corner an octobass, a 12-foot tall fiddle, leans against the corner, its bow on the floor nearby. Trapped inside is a naked old man.
It's a naked old man.
Oh, please, you must help me.
He said he's in a something?
Basically, a 12-foot tall fiddle.
He's in a fiddle.
It says it's called an octobass. Let's see if I can find a picture of it.
He's in a musical instrument.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's a double bass, but it's 12-foot tall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have called it a cello, but damn.
And that's what it's called in the book. Octobass.
All right. And he's inside it?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you would see
All
it.
right,
'Cause
look,
there's
I've heard of some pretty kinky shit. This is new to me.
I've been trapped here with magic. Please.
Do I detect magic?
You do not.
Is this guy lying to me with my 23 passive insight?
He. You detect a half-truth.
Yeah, you want to know something fun, old man? I ain't detecting any magic coming from that. So, why don't you pull the other leg? It has bells on it.
I have been magically
tell-
commanded to stay inside this instrument. And you sense a full truth from that.
All right, now we start finally getting some truth here. All right. Who did that?
Mad Goth. And I will type the name.
I think that's the same guy we've been hearing about.
He owns this castle. He invited me for dinner here at his castle. Please. So long as this instrument remains, I cannot break free of it. But if you shatter it, the magical command will disappear. Because the instrument I've been magically commanded to be inside will be gone. What are you inciting?
I once again checking if he's full of shit.
He's telling the truth.
I'm gonna insight to see if he's like, okay, so
Dangerous.
what is his, like, is there a reason he got put in there? Does he seem like he's, yeah, like a dangerous or whatever?
Let me check some things. So this dude was literally commanded to be in there for shits and giggles.
Alright, well,
But he's not entirely friendly.
What's your
alright,
name?
well,
Zartem.
Have I heard of this person before?
Roll Arcana or History.
I'm terrible at both. That's a 7.
Nope.
alright, well, forgive me, but I have to do this at least once before we help you, and I'm gonna pick up the bow and I'm like, on the
Make a performance check.
God, you're just soundly torturing this guy.
I play it pretty well.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how well you play it, he's inside this instrument.
Ah! As the vibrations literally reverberate in his ears, as he is indeed inside the instrument.
Alright, well, I can punch this thing apart, but it might hurt you, just so you're aware.
So, question for you, Jim. Yes, I know that's not your name. I'm deliberately calling you Jim. What exactly are you gonna do when you're free? And why were you trapped in the first place? Wizards tend to have reasons for locking people up, you know?
Unless they are power hungry and do it for no reason.
Nope. Even then, they have a reason. It's usually something stupid, but it's a reason.
Such as wanting to see me in here.
I mean, it is a good laugh. Just saying.
I will just be silent and wait for the inevitable betrayal that's about to happen.
Hey.
Talking about the inevitable betrayal.
How about, instead of you punching it, how about we both, together we could, like, just kind of
Sure.
swing it.
Yeah.
So
We
you
try
both,
to, like, co-op, like, over the shoulder, just flip, bang, onto the floor.
Alright, either both of you roll athletics or one rolls with advantage.
My athletics is not great.
Mine's a 0.
It's still better than mine. Mine's a -1.
Okay.
15. You are able to both. She's like, what are you? Wham! As the octopus shatters to pieces, he pulls himself out of the wreckage. Ugh. Thank you for that.
The other option was probably quite a few punches, so.
Yes. Ugh. And you do not know how hard it was not in there, and he will step back and lean against the wall, just like, exhausted.
Gross, naked dude.
Is that an act? Like, I'm keeping very close eye on everything he's doing right now.
Yeah. He is leaning against the wall, but he's not exhausted. And Griff, Deadleaf, you notice a small orange bead in his hand as it goes flying out. And
A bead?
I'll leap for it right away. Just like this. Grab his hand to stop.
as a fireball. And what is the radius on fireball? 20 feet?
60 feet.
Yeah, 35.
20-foot radius sphere.
Alright, so... where can he put it? Yep. He steps back to be out of the radius as this thing detonates right behind you, Deadleaf.
Yeah. Fucking knew it, you bitch!
So
Can I say, because I was expecting him to do something, can I have advantage on my dex save?
you were watching him close enough. I will allow it.
Thank you. Like, dodge action would have given me advantage. I was like ready to do something.
So
Let's do the initiative, and then I'll get you that.
I got an 8 for the initiative.
alright.
And a 24 for the dexterity saving throw.
Alright. So 24 for the dex save. That succeeds, and so your evasion means you take nothing.
Nice.
Advantage. Oh, looky. Doesn't matter.
Alright. DC 14. You barely made it.
Yay, so I take 12 damage.
And and the other two have evasion, so they take nothing.
Yep.
And let's roll his.
Basically,
evasion
what
roll.
happens is it detonates behind me, so there's like a thin cone where there's no fire because my body blocks it, and they both just dodge, contort into that thin space and take nothing. That's about how I picture it.
Yeah. All right, Lissa. This explosion goes off. What do you do?
Well, first of all, with our evasion, Griff and I dodging, it's just like, ching. In JoJo posing, while Deadly's fire split dismisses us. And then stab. Oh! Ring!
Yeah.
So, okay, 32, 40, 50.
Ow. He's not yet bloodied.
Okay. Deadly, get a healing word.
Alright, stick it there.
Yep.
Alright, Deadleaf, you're up. So many people wanting to try my OC and shit. In chat.
Ah, fucking more bots.
And one just now showed up again. Jesus. Alright. I can't hear what you're saying.
Right, I had muted myself to put that sound clip. I was saying, for some reason, I no longer had a mace in my inventory.
Oh.
There we go. Glitch. Kerbonkening. He's a naked old man. There's no way a 17 doesn't hit this fool.
Sadly, it doesn't hurt him. It misses.
Now I have a person who speaks my language. You know, I think you made a better instrument than a spellcaster. I mean, look at these guys. They ain't even singed, you dumb bitch.
Strikes another
Wisdom saving.
What is the DC?
It's the same as my spells, 17.
5.
Okay.
Oh. Alright. His turn. He reaches down and from the wreckage pulls out a greatsword.
I'm sorry, a great sword and a fireball? What is this, the Hell Knight?
Okay, then. And it makes 3 great sword swings at you.
Okay. Okay. 7 damage.
Clang.
Misses.
Ooh! That one
Which
hurts.
one
Okay.
is it attacking?
It's a,
Hold on 1 second.
he's attacking Deadleaf.
Okay.
And my second con save.
Because Deadleaf taunted him.
Cool. Bink.
Griff, it's your turn.
Alright. Stabby stab.
I'd have been down if that second attack had hit me.
Yikes. Okay.
28 to hit.
A what?
28 to hit.
Hits.
Alright. For 13 damage, stunning strike.
22.
Damn it.
It's a gray slod. Motherfucker.
15 to hit.
A what?
15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Alright. And 23 to hit.
Hits.
Stunning strike.
What's the damage on this? And is it unarmed or flurry of blows?
Oh, flurry of blows, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the damage is?
11 damage.
Alright.
And then
Let me roll his con save. 14.
so he's stunned for my last attack.
Your
And
DC
for
is
the-
15?
Yep.
Alright.
So that's a 16 to hit, so I think that misses.
Yep.
Okay, and that's my turn. But he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Alright. This, he bloodied.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, my friend, because I've also got... Wait, hold on. Yeah, advantage.
Hits.
$29.
29.
Oof. Bing.
And you know what, just because advantage offhand.
Hits.
Just 2.
Alright. Nothing else. Alright. Deadleaf.
That? You motherfucker! Inflict wounds.
23 necrotic damage. And just to see, roll that again to see if it's a crit. Nope. Okay. Anything else, or is it,
Nope.
Alright, Griff.
Alright. He's bloodied. Okay. So 19 to hit.
Hits.
for 9 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Oh. I just uh yeah, he's getting pummeled by all this magic and stabs. I'm just gonna stab right in his throat.
You stab into his throat, and this naked old man wielding a great sword shifts into a gray slod and falls off your short sword.
Shame about the instrument. Think we all deserve a little rest after this day has gone by.
Yeah, I think so too.
I have 3 first level spell slots left. Yes, I need sleep.
Oh, hey, Barty. Look at how cute you are.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Well, you found 4 bedrooms. Well, 5 if you include the one with the sleeping illusion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Think we'll long rest.
All right. With the time it is, we will start the long rest. But do not push that button, because things could happen.
Okay.
But let's see if things do happen. So. Things will happen. Next time. Since this is going to be quite the thing, we will pick it up next session.
Uh-oh.
Same bat time, same bat place. Except I won't be here next week because I will be in the middle of driving for 9 hours.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I'll see you all in a fortnight then.
yes.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for Thursday!
Oh, Thursday's gonna be great.
If you do,
All right.
you, check out Anu's channel at our usual D&D time on Thursday. We'll be playing Pathfinder.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Have a good night, guys.
Catch you
Thank
all
you.
in a fortnight. Goodbye.